Hey everybody, ItsBlunty here, and today I'm reviewing the WeBleedFPV Drone Racing LED Whoop Gates. I will say right off the bat, I'm a sucker for anything that lights up or glows. I don't know if it's like the amount of time I spent at music festivals or nights during spring break in Panama City Beach, but if I can add some cool lights to something, I'm pretty much gonna do it. And in this case, these are some pretty cool lights. In my experience, these gates look pretty good in any situation. Even in pretty bright light, you can see the LEDs fairly well, but obviously they work the best in nice dark conditions. It doesn't have to be super dark. You can see these are lighting up the house pretty well. It's reflecting off most of the walls and stuff if they're fairly close. Now, depending on which version of these you get, you're going to get the parts to power these all together with a power pack and daisy chain cables, or you can run these standalone with the included LED control boards and individual battery pouches. I found that when I was testing these out, I drew 3S 550 milliamp hour LiPo down to around 3.8 volts at 35 minutes, and then I ended up dropping to around 3.5 volts at 55 minutes, which seemed like about the limit for me. So I would say you're going to get about an hour on a 550 milliamp hour 3S battery. You can see here that the way you connect these is with the XT30 to the LED control board. It has 3 buttons where you can control to go in either direction for the modes, or the center changes the speed. You've got connectors here. These connectors are either for the LED control board or they're for the daisy chain cables. I just want to mention that these are really well built. You know, a lot of these things that you buy feel really flimsy and they feel like they're going to come off, the stitching's going to come out, the parts are gonna pop out and break, and none of that feels like it's gonna happen. You know, I've been running these gates for about 3 months. I've been moving them around the house, unplugging and replugging different things, unhooking and rehooking, and I haven't seen any damage at all to these gates whatsoever. All the joints are well organized, everything's well put together. You can tell a lot of work actually went into these. Now, if you get the ultimate kit, you're going to get the daisy chain cables, you're going to get a power supply, you're going to get 3D printed clips, XT30 to XT60 adapters for batteries, you're going to get bungee cords, battery pouches for all the gates, you're going to get extra velcros, LED controllers, zip ties, all kinds of stuff. And in addition to that, with the V3, they've also got 2 stitched hanging loops at the top you'll see. And that comes with 12-inch bungee cords as well, in addition to those 3D printed gate clips I mentioned earlier. So there's a ton of different ways to get these hanging somewhere, with Velcro or a variety of different methods. Each side of the gate, left and right, are actually different colors, and they match colors on each side, so you can tell which side of the gate you're on and which side of the gate you're going through if you're lost on the track. Overall, I think the biggest takeaway for me with these gates is that these really feel like quality. I feel like if you want to buy a premium product that is most likely the best LED gate setup that you can buy, then this is the product that's for you. I mean, we're going through all the modes right now, and you can see there's a ton of different LED modes in these gates. There's basically everything you could possibly want in here. You could have done a quarter of these or half these or however many, but the time was taken and the thought was taken to put all these modes in here for pilots. All the hanging methods, all the extra accessories that come with these gates. And so I'll say that the only issue for me when I look at this setup and when I look at the options available is the price. But again, this is a premium gate product. If that's something that you want, you're going to pay a little bit for that. Currently, the ultimate package with everything that we've talked about included, and possibly a couple things that I missed, is going to be $81 for the 3 gates. But like I said, I haven't seen a single bit of damage on these gates at all. And if you want a product that's not going to break down on you and that's going to be supported pretty well, I think your only choice is to buy something like this. At the end of the day, I think you know if LED gates are the thing for you. And for me, if I'm buying LED gates, or if I'm recommending LED gates to someone, they're going to be good quality and they're going to last. And so that means that I'm going to recommend these gates. Currently, these are the best by far that I've seen out of anything in the industry, and there's clearly a lot of care put into these gates. I applaud WeBleedFPV, and I hope that these products are a precursor to more excellent products by them for the industry. And you can check them out over at WeBleedFPV.com, where they sell these gates, and I'll have them linked down in the description so you can pick them up if you like. Thanks everybody, and have a great day.